Lynette Coetzee had convinced her company Transnet to launch a multi-million rand primary healthcare hospital train. It was a huge leap of faith, but she was determined to make it work.
We just started building a train. These coaches that we use are about 20, 30 years old, and we strip them totally. And you start refurbishing them, rebuilding them. And it's so fantastic to think that you can take old rolling stock that nobody can use, and you can build something like this. It was a gut feel. You didn't really know, because it's only of its kind in the world. How do you build this?
Were you afraid in any way about what this would entail? Because it was something that you knew a little of, but not everything about.
I don't think I know a little of. I know nothing. You know, I'm not in a medical environment, but no, I never feared. I knew it will work, because it's just logic. The only thing that guided me the whole time is the people I saw in the rural areas, their faces they don't have, and I just want to give them the best. And that was it. You know, that really guided you to know what to do. You will look at something and say, is it good enough for our patients there? A wonderful learning experience. Today we're experts, all of us. We can build trains like this for the whole world.
With the dawn of the new democracy, the train set out on its first journey. Starting with 13 coaches, it grew to 15 and now has the maximum of 18. Soon there'll be 2 Pelepepa hospital trains working across the country.
Pelepepa started operating on 13 January 94. 13, I couldn't make it on a 14. We had to be on a Monday. And I calculated mathematically that if the patients move and you spend X time per patient, wonderful, everything worked out. I thought, I've got it. As I opened the door that morning and I got out, I saw 2 queues. I never, ever thought of 2 queues. One black, one white. I couldn't believe it. It was in the face of a black man. And I remember as I approached them, the look in his eyes just told me, it's just the same old story. She's going to push us to the side. And I started merging them, and I said, it's only one train. We don't have separate patients. Some left, some stayed. But that's it. It's a people's train.
To come out with an innovation of this nature must have been a very difficult thing for Lynette to do, because other than the fact that she must have visualized it in her mind, she needed to then convince Transnet to invest in such a project that has never been done before. And I'm sure at first they must have thought she's really crazy. But here we are today with the most innovative health care service provider.
And no other train like this anywhere in the world?
No, none whatsoever.
Photographer Marlene Neumann met Lynette whilst visiting the train, and a deep friendship has developed. It's based on a shared interest in life and the spirit that runs through it.
Lynette is also someone that I find that when she looks at you, she looks into you. She doesn't look past you. She sees you for who you are. There's no hiding with Lynette. And that I cherish that.
It must have been about 4 o'clock in the morning, because it was quite dark. And I saw this old man walking with this tiny child, very slowly, because I walked for a very, very long distance. When he got his spectacles, I happened to be there just by chance. And he was illiterate. But when they put the spectacles on his face and he could see the letters, he couldn't read. But he said, before I die, I can read my Bible.
These memories help Lynette every day, as does the way the train transforms lives and offers such dignity to its patients.
This is the art clinic. Yes. We work from early, very early in the morning. I mean, most patients arrive at 4 in the morning. People on this side will be seen tonight. People not here, still coming or sitting on the other side, on that side, they will be first in the queue tomorrow morning. So they decided they will sleep here tonight, and you will see now they've brought the blankets. We really do not want to invite people to sleep. It's not safe, it's cold. What is so enlightening is my room is that one. Yeah. And in the evening when people sit here, they sing. They start praising God for bringing the train. And you know what? If your heart isn't in it, you cannot give. And it's only when you can give with everything, you can succeed.
I've often watched her when she arrives at the train. It's kind of like when she gets there, it's like an essence flows from her and it embraces the coaches and the people. I've watched it actually happen where they just light up, their faces smile. She just brings light.
Thank you.
The incredible story of the former librarian who now presides over Pella Pepper as the Transnet Foundation Portfolio Manager for Health is about a woman who seized the opportunity to give expression to her deepest calling, to connect and help build communities through essential services offered to the poorest of the poor with a deep and caring hand. Lynette's story is also all about people, the ones who are helped and the ones who do the helping. She knows every single person on the train. She's been involved in their appointment, encourages their development, and acts as a mother to this rolling family of professionals.
He applied for the position, I think, twice. And in December, the dentist came to me and say, I have another job for next year, and our clinic should open in January. So I opened the drawer, saw his number, and I phoned him and I said, Dr. Sazi, how are you? Do you still want to come and work on the train? And you then said...
Oh, well, I said, I don't even have to sleep on it. I don't even have to think about it. Where do I sign?
People come and go, but one very special person who's been on Pella Pepper since it started is catering manager Colin Boucher, with whom Lynette shares a history of experience, laughs and memories.
Grampie, kom sê jy vir my moeder. Nou kan ek nie so lekker onthou nie.
Jette, ek kan nie onthou. Ek het maar net op 'n dag daarmee begin.
Ja, dis kom 'n lang pad saam. Jy het my geken toe ek nog mooi en jonk was.
Ja.
Hey.
Dat is nog net mooi.
Jy verhooging hê.
We were both walking through the coach, and there was two or three little children that seemed to be a little slower than most people, and it was just wonderful. She was walking in her corporate outfit through the coach, and all of a sudden he just tagged her on her pants, and she turned around, and it was that invisible connection, that there was no words, but he could feel her heart. You know, he had pulled on her. He didn't pull on anyone else that walked past, but he pulled on Lynette, which there was just a connection between the two. You know, it's just those moments that It's her connectedness to the train and to those people. Her heart is just, she is the train in many ways. She is the spirit of the train.